to the masses, assuring of synergizing with her for the good of the people, while describing religious organizations as the biggest existing civil society. Governor Soludo appreciated them for their efforts in the past years, stressing that everyone has a role to play to ensure even development of the society. The governor promised that as a government, his team will continue to patronize interventions in all sectors of the state economy, calling for all hands to be on deck.
This is the time to stop. The time to stop.
Earlier in a sermon, the Anglican Bishop of Agwata, Right Reverend Samuel Ezofo, stated that God has given everyone a new life in Christ through the resurrection, because resurrection is about new life, saying that the society should have a new life which starts from individuals, and stressed that Governor Soludo has been doing well since he assumed office.
Together, I
Princess Nnabife thanked God for delivering her mandate, saying that her journey started in 2018, adding that Governor Soludo's uncommon leadership was instrumental to all mandate recovery. The former Deputy Governor Emeka Sibodo, Commissioner for Agriculture Dr. Foster Ihejiofor, Chairman Anambra State Urban Regeneration Council Architect Mike Okonkwo, Special Advisor to the Governor on Political Matters Dr. Alex Obiogbolu, Transition Committee Chairman for Orumba North Council Area Sir Ogochukwu Ekweme, his Orumba South counterpart Prince Neville Uchendo, among others, attended the event.
The Director General of Southeast Governors Forum, Senator Uche Ekwunife, has commissioned Chief Ochendo Obiebunam General Hospital Nri Road as part of efforts to enhance community development through improved road infrastructure. Spanning 1 kilometer, the road facilitated by Senator Ekwunife traverses the Agolo Enugu Nri General Hospital route and was commissioned alongside community leaders and stakeholders. Our correspondent Emmanuel Chibata now reports.
Featuring two-side drainages, the road serves as a crucial link connecting various villages within the town. During the commissioning, Senator Ekwunife reiterated her commitment to advancing the Nri community's development agenda, pledging further initiatives to improve road networks, including the reconstruction of the Anyafu-Ijiji Road Nise to Nri and other vital areas. Highlighting the significance of the project, Senator Ekwunife emphasized its role in alleviating traffic congestion around Ekenri and facilitating easier access to residential areas for residents. She underscored her dedication to youth empowerment initiatives aimed at curbing restiveness within the community.
I want, in a very special way, express my appreciation to all of you and to thank you for finding time to gather here this evening to join us, not just in commissioning this project, but also in asking God to bless whoever that drives or works on this particular road. And this town is our own. I'm not the only one invested in this town. For the fact that you're physically present here is enough investment.
Chief Calvin Obiebunam, the past President General of Nri community, after whom the road is named, commended Senator Ekwunife for her instrumental role in realizing the road project, noting its immense importance in addressing the community's transportation challenges.
The major significance of this commissioning is that this road is a very important road to the community, which links the major part of the road, which is the Agolo Enugoku Road, while coming into this town, then takes you outside of the Eke, which is usually very congested. So it's a kind of a bypass to the other parts of the community. In fact, you can come into this community without anybody knowing that you're around because it's a bypass. You just get to your respective destinations.
On their part, the President General of the town, Chief Romanus Okafor, and a chieftain, Chief Felix Enuoli, expressed their profound gratitude to Senator Ekwunife for her role in facilitating the construction of the road in their community, describing her as one passionate about addressing the pressing needs of their community and fostering positive development initiatives.
We are so happy. The entire people are so happy for what she's doing for us. In fact, she's one in a million. That's why Adadio Arama, Ada Buruburu, Adeje Jemba. She's one in a million. She's marvelous. And our prayer to her is that God will continue to, to strengthen her, to promote her, to bless her.
Also, a stakeholder for the community, Chief Patrick Egolum, and the youth leader of the town, Comrade Nonso Jidobi, emphasized the transformative effect of the new road, highlighting its importance in connecting their community to vital resources and opportunities. Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
And the national chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, Barrister Sylvester Ezo Kenwa, has inaugurated Solution Kindred Initiative for Idemili North Local Government Area at the local government headquarters in Ogidi. Solution Kindred Initiative, who are the representatives of the 448 kindreds in the local government area, also received certificates of merit from the APGA national chairman for their contributions and commitment towards the growth of Soludo Kindred Initiative at the grassroots. Political correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim now reports.
Speaking after inaugurating the project, Barrister Ezo Kenwa charged them to go to their kindreds and attract more members to APGA by selling the lofty projects Governor Chukwuma Soludo has accomplished in Anambra State to them. The APGA national chairman, who described APGA as the foremost progressive party in Nigeria, stated that the initiative is designed to capture the grassroots. He disclosed that the national leadership of APGA has come up with an initiative to turn APGA at every level into a cooperative society known as Onye Aga na Nwanne ya, adding that for anybody to belong to the cooperative society and enjoy the benefits therein, the person must be a functional member of Solution Kindred Initiative in Idemili North local government area to ensure that the chairmen of their kindreds join them to achieve the purpose of the initiative.
Under the cooperative initiative that we are trying to inaugurate in Anambra State as a pilot scheme, that person must belong or be a functional member of the Solution Kindred Initiative.
In his speech, the state chairman of APGA, Barrister Ifatu Obiokoye, explained that the Solution Kindred Initiative is the brainchild of the state executive of the party, aimed at capturing over 12,000 kindreds in Anambra State for APGA by using them to step down the good works of Governor Chukwuma Soludo in the grassroots, as the grassroots is very strategic to the re-election of Governor Soludo. The APGA state chairman assured that the Solution Kindred Initiative will be replicated in all the 326 wards in Anambra and by extension other states in Nigeria. Earlier, the Transition Committee chairman of Idemili North local government area, Chief Chusbran Ibanoa, lauded the initiative and noted that the wonderful performance of Governor Soludo in road construction, health, education, youth empowerment, agriculture, among others, will guarantee victory for APGA in 2025 Anambra governorship election, as he has met the expectations of Ndi Anambra.
I can boldly tell you that out of 400 and something kilometers of road or award, about 247 has been commissioned.
In their separate speeches, the traditional ruler of Ogidi, Igwe Alex Onyido, and a member of APGA in Ogidi Ward 1, Dr. Udoka, described the initiative as a welcome development and commended Chief Obiokoye for initiating the idea.
Salute the Kindred Initiative. For me, it's a wonderful initiative and it's best of its kind in Anambra State or even in whole Nigeria.
The ceremony was attended by the APGA candidate for Anambra Central Senatorial District in the 2023 general elections, Honorable Dozie Wankwo, chairman of APGA for the 7 local governments in Anambra Central Senatorial District, party stalwarts, among others. From Ogidi, Chukwuemeka Modelem, ABS News.
As Christ Holy Church International celebrates this year's Modern Sunday, Christian women have been asked to uphold the true virtues of motherhood and guide their families closer to God. The superintendent in charge of the Oka Superintendency of the Church, Venerable Achukwu, made the call in a sermon during the Mother's Sunday celebration. Our correspondent Emmanuel Chibata covered the event and now reports.
In his sermon themed Mother's Care in the Home, Venerable Achukwu highlighted the essential role of mothers in nurturing a godly household and society, urging them to support their husbands in building decent homes.
Without mother in the home, there is disaster. Putting some families in order, and at the same time, the younger ones to follow up. Because with mother, we can bear fruit.
At Christ Holy Church International Umuawolo, Senior Evangelist Ositade Manosike encouraged mothers to be prayerful under the theme, "O Lord, rise and help us," acknowledging the heavy responsibilities they bear within the family. Similarly, Senior Evangelist Godwin Oboshi of Christ Holy Church International Nri urged mothers to fulfill their responsibilities diligently.
People that visited the town, and there are people that bring the good news that Jesus Christ has resurrected. So that's why Christendom are remembering them today, and in Christ Church we remember them today.
Speaking, the head of the Oka Superintendency Women's and Children's Department, Deaconess Josephine Achukwu, along with Mrs. Ogechukwu Anosike and Mrs. Nkandele Moboshi from Christ Holy Church International Umuawolo and Nri respectively, expressed their appreciation for the Mother's Sunday celebration, viewing it as an opportunity for self-appreciation.
No wata na ha nwere oke ọlụ ha ga-arụ kpọọ na ha nọ nwaanyị ọbụla kwesịrị ime ọlụ dịrị ya mana na Chineke ji ụmụ nwaanyị alụ ọlụ wee na-agbasa ozi ọma.
Several mothers who spoke to Anambra Broadcasting Service, such as Mrs. Ijeoma Adiribe, Mrs. Nneka Ikechukwu, Mrs. Ebele Okafor from Christ Holy Church International Umuawolo, and Mrs. Esther Nzomiwu of Christ Holy Church International No. 1 Oka, emphasized the supportive role of mothers in the home, pledging to contribute positively to both the church and society. Mother's Sunday in Christ Holy Church is an annual event celebrated on the first Sunday after Easter. The event was marked by dance, thanksgiving, prayers, and performances by the women. Emmanuel Chibata for ABS News.
As Anambra joined the global community to commemorate World Health Day, the Managing Director of the Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, Dr. Simeon Onyemechi, has called on residents to enroll in the scheme to benefit from their right to health. Health correspondent Chibuzo Okoye completes the story. The 6th Parliament of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, presided over by Acting Speaker Senator Barao Jibril at its inaugural session, has adopted recommendations by its committee on the selection on setting up of 14 standing committees. The committees bordering on agriculture, health, and security, among others, have 56 positions to be filled to guarantee the balance in languages, gender, and nationality. Our correspondent, Ekwi Ajide, filed this report.
The Election Committee, which has Honorable Melvin Snow Jr. of Liberia as chair,
had proposed to the Bureau of Parliament to uphold draft rules of procedure on the distribution and composition of the standing committees. The Parliament, however, stepped down on adoption of the report of the ad hoc committee on drafting the rules of procedure, opting to continue with rules of the 5th legislature pending when they have scrutinized and agreed on the draft. In his opening remarks at the closing ceremony of the inaugural session of the Parliament, Nigeria's Deputy Senate President and First Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Honorable Jibrin, reminded parliamentarians that even though their responsibilities are heavy, they must remain totally faithful to their commitments, work together with intelligence and determination to meet the major challenges that lie ahead.
Our responsibilities are hereby, and we must be aware of them and remain totally faithful to our commitments. That's why we need to work together with intelligence, rigor, and determination to meet the more challenges that lie ahead of us.
Some parliamentarians, including Honorable Ostai Zunaso, who was also appointed a member of the Ad Hoc Committee on Rules Formulation, and Honorable Anekon Basi as Nigeria's representatives, pledged to promote unity and integration within the sub-region, especially in light of concerns raised by Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger about leaving the organization.
Our first priority here is sub-regional integration, sub-regional unification. We must work for the unity of the sub-region. We must work for the integration of the sub-region. Committee of Nations that makes up this community. I believe the most important thing is regional integration.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
Rolling geopolitical tensions have pushed the world to a historic turning point and are forcing Japan to change its defense posture. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida told newsmen ahead of a closely watched summit with U.S. President Joe Biden next week. Kishida said during an interview that at his private residence in Tokyo that as they are witnessing Russia's Ukraine aggression, the continuing situation over the Middle East, as well as the situation in East Asia, they are faced with a historic turning point. He said that Japan has made a decision to fundamentally reinforce its defense capabilities, and they have greatly changed Japan's security policy on these fronts. In the face of mounting security challenges, the Prime Minister stressed the Japan-United States alliance is becoming ever more important, a view he said he hoped would garner bipartisan support in Washington. Kishida made the remarks days ahead of his Wednesday meeting with Biden in Washington, where he will also address a joint session of Congress and participate in the very first trilateral summit between Japan, the United States, and the Philippines. And the government of Anambra State wishes to announce the final obsequies of Chief Dr. Chukwuemeka Pius Ezife, aged 85, former governor of Anambra State, who passed away on Thursday, December 14, 2023, and will be accorded state burial. According to a burial program signed by the Commissioner for Information, Mr. Paul Nwosu, there will be a service of songs at the Ecumenical Center, FCT, Abuja, on the 12th of April by 5 p.m., followed by the celebration of the life and times of Okwadike at Ego Square, Abuja, on 13th of April by 10 a.m. The burial program also revealed that on April 15 by 5 p.m., there will be a national night of tribute to take place at the Disney Dome, Abuja. It said that lying in state at the Anambra State Government House courtyard, Agwoka, will take place on the 19th of April by 10 a.m., as well as state commendation service at the International Convention Center, Oka, with tributes commencing immediately after the service. The burial program further disclosed that by 5 p.m. on that same day, there would be a service of songs at his country home, Ibuku, by Salvation Army Church. It pointed out that on the 20th of April by 10 a.m., the burial service will take place at Okwadike's residence in Ibuku, followed by interment after service as condolence visits continue. Furthermore, the program said that on the 21st of April at 9 a.m., the Thanksgiving service will take place at the Salvation Army Church, Ibuku, even as it prays for the repose of the soul of the deceased. And a memorial football match was played in honor of the late Mrs. Fidelia Neka Ifedibo of Amoji Village, Agolo, Anocha Council area, as friends and well-wishers to the family turned out in numbers to participate in the memorial game. Our correspondent, Kenechukwu Chukwudi, was there and now reports.
Agulu Grammar Boys Secondary School, the venue of the football match, witnessed the convergence of football lovers and enthusiasts who came to celebrate the life and times of the late Mrs. Fidelia Ifedibo, who died at the age of 68. The team, the Big Brothers Football Club of Lagos, made up of friends of the deceased son, based in Lagos, played against the Rising Star Football Club of Agulu Boys in an entertaining encounter. Speaking, the deceased son, Chief Osita Ifedibo, remarked that the memorial match was initiated by his friends to honor the mother whom they missed so much.
I'm happy. Everybody who is here is also happy. My mom a lot because my mom is the. I always say that I have unfinished business with her. You know, it has happened, but I missed her so much.
A Lagos-based entrepreneur, Dr. Joachim Afojama, a friend of the deceased family, explained that late Mrs. Ifedibo was a caring woman whose death was a sad one, as they were back from Lagos to give her a deserving burial.
To her blessed memory, for our mommy, the lovely mommy that always fed us. You know, we don't joke with her. She's our mommy, and she cares about us. And whenever we are coming around, he prepare a lot of food for us, all those things, a lot of things. So we don't joke with her.
Other friends of the family, Mr. Patrick Ede, an assistant superintendent of police, and Chief Ugochukwu Ebene, explained that the deceased meant a lot to many people, and playing the memorial football match was a way to honor her and console the family.
My mother is a believer. She has gone to be with the Lord. So the encouragement I'm giving him and the siblings is for them to take heart. We don't cry like unbelievers because we know where our mother is. She has gone to be with the Lord.
The thrilling encounter, which kickoff was done by Chief Ifedibo, ended in a 1-1 draw between the teams amidst cheers from spectators. The captains of both teams, Mr. Callistus Ede of Big Brothers Football Club of Lagos and Mr. Chukwuebuka Okpala, noted that the encounter was fun and awesome, and also an opportunity for the young ones to showcase their talents. From Agolo, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
Our heartfelt condolences to the Ifedibo family of Agolo. And with that, we conclude the news. But before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television, Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again, Governor Soludo has tasked political office holders on judicious use of public funds. APGA has launched Solution Kindred Initiative for grassroots mobilization. ECOWAS Parliament has set up 14 standing committees to balance nationality. And on the foreign scene, we brought you a report that Japan's Prime Minister Kushida has warned the world against historic turning point as U.S. alliance ahead of Biden summit. The special message once again, Governor Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo valleys. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news for this morning. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonya Mokoye.